We're only 2 years apart. You're right, 58, yeah? 56.
I mean, so you say. I'm 58.
We played in kind of different eras for England.
Well, for England, but I played against you when at Millwall in
Yeah, I
the
know.
early 80s.
We played together with England, and you were
together with
fantastic. I might have to add.
I think you got me out of the squad, 96. I missed the 96. I was in 95 last, and then when the squad got picked for 96, I got the chop.
Yeah.
And I thought, how can Teddy's nearly as old as me still be there? I'm too old to be playing now. But
I was just starting out then, mate.
Oh, no, yeah.
Your best 11 that you played with for England.
I think when we talk about a best 11, and I do the same thing with Liverpool because, you know, you can go back to Stanley Matthews, for example. So I always try and keep it to the best 11 I've played with.
Yeah.
But I think because it's England, I think you also have to mention, I think, one or two who've got to be in any England team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Bobby Moore is one who's got to be in the England team. I would have to go with Peter Shilton.
Yeah.
Left back has to be Kenny Sansom. I played with Piercy, and Piercy's a great player. But Kenny Sansom was so far ahead of his time. He could play now. Good on the ball, good positioning. He's a modern player, but playing in the 70s and 80s, he had everything. Bobby Moore's got to be there. And alongside Bobby Moore, for England, I'd have to have Terry Butcher. You know, you saw him at Ipswich, and he wasn't necessarily an Alan Hansel, Virgil van Dijk type, but he was a win at all costs. Yeah. Played with Tony as well, but Tony was a young boy, and I'm sure that when we talk about your team, you'll probably put Tony in there. So I'll put him in there. And at right back, Phil Neal. Phil Neal was such an intelligent player, great player. Not particularly quick, not aggressive, but he was so intelligent that you couldn't get past him. Midfield, Robbo's got to be there. Brian Robson has to be there.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
He was a legend to so many young players when he growing up.
And he could do everything.
Yeah.
Could do everything. He could be a holding midfield player, attacking, long passes, tackling. And alongside him, interestingly, this is the player who I say technically is the greatest English player I've seen. Because after training, Brian Robson, myself, I'm a young kid, we used to sit down and have a drink, and this player used to go out there and do things with the football. And he could deliver it, and he was obviously playing at the wrong time, but if he played now, he'd be the first name on the team sheet, Glenn Hoddle. Robson and Hoddle, the other two.
Yep.
And I'm going to play a 4-3-3. I like to, when I pick a team, I always like to pick a team that could actually play in a game. Where you could pick 4 great players up front and 4 midfield players who are all attacking. So I try to make it a bit balanced. And with Robbo and Glenn in there, I'd find a place for Gaza. I believe Robbo was a better player than Gaza. Gaza came at a time in 1990, it was the hype and, you know, Gaza mania, and that's when footballers were becoming celebrities. So Gaza obviously is everybody's hero. Gaza was a great player, don't get me wrong, but Robbo for me was just the best. Up front, Gary Lineker as a goal scorer. Not going to get much apart from scoring goals from Gary's not going to run around too much.
Yeah.
So the front three, Waddle, Beardsley and Lineker. Midfield 3, Gaza, Hoddle and Robson, and the back 4. I think you'll have 1 or 2 in your team.
That's unbelievable. I mean, that's the team that I used to watch 1990 World Cup when it really took off in England, when
I don't like it when you say things like that, Teddy, because it kind of like makes that you're much, much younger than me. You know, when people talk about, you know, when as a kid growing up, we used to watch that team. You were playing at the time, Teddy.
When I was at school, Barnes, he used to be my hero.
Was I? Yeah. The primary school.
Amazing. Hit the shot, John. Let's have some golf.
Can I have another ball, please? Oh, nice shot.